Well, hey there, friends, and welcome to the Raising Amazing Tween Girls podcast and show. We here at Raising Amazing Tween Girls love tween girls and the mamas who are raising them. I'm Lisa Tony with GirlTribe Nation, and I am so very glad that you are joining me today. GirlTribe Nation is our organization that is committed to raising a generation of tween girls to be smart, healthy, brave, and live with a whole lot more happy in their lives. We resource moms of tween girls with practical and fun ways to teach puberty, make wise life decisions, and navigate all the changes happening as our girls transition from being kids to young women. Well, today's episode is sponsored by someone who can for sure make your life easier. If you are a busy mama, you need Instacart. Seriously, this is one of the best decisions I have ever made. Instacart saves me so much time. Now, I actually really like grocery shopping, so I wasn't sure I wanted to have someone else do that for me. But after I had my fourth baby, I seriously needed an extra set of hands. Life as an octopus was sounding pretty good. Well, I couldn't grow extra arms, but man, Instacart was the closest thing to it. You can access your Instacart on your phone or on your computer, and then you can make your list, send it in with payment, and then a shopper goes to the store for you. Your shopper drives, finds parking, gets the cart, loads it up, pays for it all, bags it all up, drives it to you, and walks it to your door. All you have to do is open the door and receive all your stuff. What? What magical unicorn is this? Seriously, you may just want to kiss your Instacart delivery person. Now, $35 is the minimum order, and they go to all kinds of stores, but you have to check your particular city to see what kind of wonderfulness they can bring to you. My first order, I kind of felt like royalty. I mean, who gets their groceries delivered to their door? Loved it. Well, Instacart also does this cool thing where they keep track of how many hours you save by placing your orders with them. So I am at 436 hours, people. 436 hours! I have saved in my life by using Instacart. What could you do with 436 extra hours in your life? Now, when you decide to use your program, you can order from as many stores as you want, as many times as you want. Now, I usually every week order from Costco, Aldi, Vons grocery store. Sometimes I throw a Sprouts order in there, other times I throw my Walmart order in there, and just for kicks I might order something from Smart & Final. I can do all this right on my phone while I'm chauffeuring my kids all over the universe. And then I have my groceries sitting on my doorstep waiting for me when I get home. Why, thank you very much, Instacart friend. Now, I actually stay on budget better too, because I only order what I need, and I'm not tempted by all those end aisles that call to me with their nifty new shiny things. With Instacart, it's pretty hard to impulse shop because you aren't in the store with all the extra stuff surrounding you. And I also don't have the littles with me asking for everything they see or putting things secretly in the cart. Seriously, friend, this is one thing that I know can make your life easier, save you time, help your budget, and as a bonus, it can take some stress out of your life as you cross grocery shopping off your to-do list. You can get your first free delivery off your order by going to girltribenation.com/Instacart to grab your link and see all the deets. Okay, back to the show, friends. Today we are talking about if your daughter is ready to start wearing a bra. Oh man, getting a bra is a big deal. It's exciting, it's scary, it's embarrassing. It's all those things wrapped up like one big ball of emotions. Likely, you've either noticed that your girl's chest is looking a little differently, or you anticipate that it will start looking differently very soon. Now, how old were you when your breast started growing? Do you remember? Now, girls usually follow in the pattern of their mom. Now, the first clue that you are going to see is what are called breast buds, and these start to kind of poke through her shirt. Now, I guess they named them that because they're like mini first buds of a plant that shoot through the soil in the spring. They just barely start to poke out, but you can see them. And when these small bumps start to appear under your girl's nipples, it is a telltale sign that puberty has begun. Getting breast buds is one of the very first signs that puberty has begun. Puberty. I know, it is a scary word, but don't worry, I have you covered. GirlTribe Nation offers a class for tween girls all about puberty, what it is and how it works. It's an online class and we are getting ready to start a brand new session January 7. It is going to be an online class that you can give to your girl, packed full of information to introduce her to what is happening in her body. Now, one of those things we are talking about today, and it is super important for you as a mama because it is one of her body's first signals that hormones have been activated in her body to begin the physical transition that will last for a number of years as her body does the hard work of moving her from being a little girl into a young woman. Now, I know, this can sound really stressful. Don't worry, it won't happen overnight. It does take a few years. And that is why these tween years are so crazy to navigate. Now you, as her mom, have a front row seat to watch your child change before your eyes. And all that change can be stressful on her and on you. So I'm here to help make that journey a little bit easier and to cheer you on. Now, breast buds are the way that our body starts to alert her and you that these changes have begun. Breast buds can make her breasts feel a little bit tender and she might start to complain about her breast hurting. Now, usually tweens start to notice this when they maybe lay down to go to bed at night or when they first wake up in the morning. So you just want to pay attention if she's complaining or feeling uncomfortable. Now, the next part of breast development is going to come as her nipples and her areolas start to darken and get larger. And when her breasts start growing, well, this is the time to start talking about bras. Training bras are going to be a great place to start. They're a good way for her to start to get used to the idea of a bra. They're similar to women's sports bras so that they slide over her head and are easy to put on and take off. Now, honestly, she doesn't need a lot of support at this stage, but they are helpful to start getting her used to wearing a bra under her shirt, and it may even help her feel better and more confident with this new body part that is starting to change. Now, if wearing a bra is going to sound way too stressful right now, she could also start out with an undershirt or a tank top under her shirt, just to get used to wearing something under her shirt. The key is to find something comfortable for her and something that she's likely going to wear. Now, if you can go to the store with her and let her pick it out, this is a great way to let her get excited about it and try some things on. Now, some girls are going to way prefer to do this in the privacy of their own home. So ordering a few options online and then letting her try them on in the comfort of her own bedroom might be more preferable for her. Now, since her breasts are starting to grow, getting a sports bra is also going to be something to think about if she is active in sports or has a PE class at school. Breast tissue needs to be supported as it grows so that she doesn't injure her breasts. Now, as you step into this wonderful new world of wearing bras, here are some things to help her navigate her journey. She may love her new bra so much, she may not want to take it off. So you'll have to let her know that she can take it off and just wear her pajamas to bed and then put her bra on in the morning. So make sure you're having her put it somewhere where she's going to see it in the morning and know to put it on. Now, you'll also need to let her know how often she should change her bra and wear a clean one. Now, this could be a bit tricky for tweens. Usually, maybe she could wear her bra for a few days before changing it. But when her breasts start growing, usually this is also right around the time she starts perspiring more under her arms and is going to need to start wearing deodorant. So if this is the case, you may want to encourage your girl to change her bra every day in the beginning to prevent it from getting stinky. Now, perspiration in tween girls is not always very regular as her body is adapting to her new hormones, nor is deodorant wearing habits usually very regular at first. These are all new skills that are being learned. So you may be working on both of these at the same time. You'll also need to show her how to wash her bra either on a delicate cycle or in a bra bag so that it doesn't get damaged or misshapen. Bras should be air or line dried so they don't shrink or lose their shape. Now, she may be curious about how bra sizes work. So as she grows, you can explain to her how most bras are fit with a letter for the cup size and a number for the band size. You'll also want to talk a little bit about how to handle this at school or around her friends. Now, some girls are very excited about wearing their bra and others are super embarrassed. But as her mom, I want to encourage you, regardless of what is going on, to be really positive, excited, and happy as you talk with her about puberty and growing breasts. You see, this is a great part of being a girl. Large breasts are a unique part of being female, and they set us apart from boys and men. Now, having large breasts is not something that needs to be sexual at this stage of the game. She's just starting puberty. That could be really overwhelming. So for now, I would recommend that you just talk about why women have breasts as a means to someday feed a baby milk. I mean, that should be enough to start the conversation off. Now, if you breastfed her, you can talk to her about that. Talk to her about how that's how you nourished her and helped her grow. If you know of someone who has a baby and breastfeeds, you can bring them up and talk a little bit about how it's absolutely amazing how women were created so that they could produce milk and keep a tiny human completely alive, nourished and healthy, all on breast milk. And that's going to be something that she's going to get to do someday. And her body is just starting the beginning stages of getting ready. Now, sometimes boys tease girls about their breasts. It's unfortunate, and it's actually very maddening and pretty embarrassing for our girls. I mean, it is hard enough figuring out these little eruptions on your chest without complicating the situation with comments. But people notice things. Boys notice things. Breasts are noticeable. They stick out. They are different from what boys have, and so they call that out. Now, boys go through puberty usually in later stages than girls do, so girls are way ahead of them in the changing and transitioning of their bodies before boys even get there. So if this happens, your daughter is going to need some help to know how to handle situations like this. She needs to know that if a boy starts talking to her about her breasts, she should always tell an adult if that happens. Now, I also have a really helpful cheat sheet that I want to give you as a free download. And what it does is it gives you a few ideas of how she can handle boys or even men who are staring at her breasts or say something about them. This can be such a paralyzing thing for a girl. And it was hard for me to even know what to do when people made comments about my breasts or my body. So I want you to check this out. You can resource it at girltribenation.com/catcalls. And I also want to invite you to go back and listen to our Raising Amazing Tween Girls episode, number 14, on how to teach your girls to dress modestly. Now, often tween girls can feel really confused during this time of breast growth. They see so many women who are public figures showing their breasts off and using them sexually. And they notice that boys seem very interested in breasts. So it gets to be a very confusing time about what you are supposed to do and who you are supposed to be. Are you supposed to show them off? Many tween girls feel more comfortable hiding their bodies for a while as it changes. They like to wear leggings or jeans and t-shirts and sweatshirts and jackets. Sometimes they like to layer. Sometimes it's just because they want to cover up, not even necessarily for modesty's sake, but just because they aren't ready for people to look at them differently, and they're not sure what to do with those body changes. Now, we all know that wandering eyes will start to look at them and look at them differently. And for this reason, I want to encourage you to have some conversations about modesty. Now, I honestly wish there was a better word for how to dress fashionably and modestly. I mean, you can be modest and dress super rad, super cute, and super on trend. But you don't have to dress tight and short and show off a lot of skin or cleavage. I'm way more concerned that we help our girls establish their identity and build their character and help them learn how to live smart, healthy, brave, and with a whole lot more happy in their lives. I don't want them to have to worry at this young age about projecting an image of sexuality. This world of ours is pushing our girls to grow up so fast. Oh friends, we do not need to do that. Even though our girls are starting puberty, it does not mean that they are grown up yet. They are still kids. They need their mom. They need her protection. And they need to learn about their body changes in a way that they can understand. Slowly, so it's not too overwhelming, process those changes and learn how to take care of their bodies. So if she wants to go even more modest than you might be right now, that is okay. Fashion and tweens are challenging. It gets hard to shop for these girls. They're starting to outgrow all of our favorite kids brands that we shopped for them, but they're definitely not ready for the junior section, or everything that we can find is way too sexualized. Well, let me encourage you to keep finding good choices for them that help them feel a little grown up, but not too much too soon. Yes, I know, that is a hard balance. But you've got man mom skills. You were made for this. You can do hard things. So we are going to keep working to raise these tween girls of ours to be incredible humans, teaching them about their physical bodies, but always reminding them that their integrity, their character, their brains, and their hearts are far more important than their breasts. They are more than their breasts. Let me just pause here and say that to you too, Mom. You are more than your breasts. Now, often our girls are going to emulate what they see at home. So I want to encourage you to dress in a way that represents those beliefs as well. Women are beautiful no matter what size their breasts are. Women come in all shapes and sizes. Whether she has small breasts or large breasts, she is a treasure. She is unique, she is precious, and she is a fabulous contribution to this world. So spend a little extra time making sure she knows that this week. Okay, friends, well, here's to raising smart, brave, healthy girls with a whole lot more happy in their lives. I'm cheering you on as you raise your amazing tween daughter and as you help her learn to be a young woman who knows how to handle her growing breasts. Well, we here at GirlTribe Nation want to do all that we can to cheer you on and resource you to grow a generation of young ladies to be world changers. We want to raise a generation of girls that, as their bodies change, they are learning how to care for them, how to keep their bodies healthy. Their bodies will be with them for their whole lives. So we are working right now to establish good care right from the get-go of puberty. Okay, friends. Well, if you found today's episode helpful, it would be so helpful to our show if you could share this episode with a friend. If you could subscribe to the show and also leave a comment and some stars. Thanks again for joining me. I can't wait until next time. Bye for now.